Here's one. Come on now. Looks like a good one too.
Hey guys, I wanted to tell you guys about a really easy technique that is very underutilized. It's called the Finesse rig. Now, Finesse rig is basically a lighter Carolina rig. It's utilized mostly in shallow water. I'd say 8 feet or less, maybe 10 feet or less. But anyway, typically use a little bit lighter line. I like to go 12 to 15 pound test line. What I'm doing is I'm taking rubber bobber stops, okay? And notice bobber stop here. So I'll thread that onto my line and I'll put a light bullet sinker, okay? Usually no heavier than a quarter ounce. Quarter ounce, eighth of ounce, typically the weights I use. So I slide that bullet sinker on my line, and then I put another bobber stop. Okay. Now the good thing about this is I can adjust this leader length. So if I want a long leader, I can slide that up the line, and if I want a shorter leader, I can slide that down. Typically, I go about 8 to 10 inches above my lure. In this case, I 90% of the time I'll use a light wire hook and I'll throw a trick worm. Now I like Z-Man trick worms for this in particular because it's so buoyant, and this light wire hook, it will float that off of the bottom. It comes through the weeds really well, and especially from the months of April through May, it gets some really big bites. I've caught some big fish in the years with this rig. Now in May, I do tend to size up a bit. I may go with a little bit heavier sinker, and I may go with a big beefy hook, flipping hook, or a big worm hook, and a large worm, 10 plus inch worm. I still fish it pretty shallow, but I make real long casts. And I'll typically go with a little bit heavier rod. This one here is I believe it's a medium heavy rod. Does the trick for me. When I go with a beefier worm, I'll go medium heavy as well, but a little bit fast, or not as fast action. Try these tips and try this rig. You will not be disappointed. It really shines around grass, shallow grass. Shines with spawning bass. It does very well. I'll use it as a follow-up for my shaky head quite often when there's too much that vegetation to throw that shaky head. This thing does the trick. All right, enjoy the footage, enjoy the pictures of fish I've caught with this rig, and comment and let me know how you do and how it works for you. All right.
Here's one. Come on now. Looks like a good one too. Yeah, not a good one, but it's a fish. There you go. It's been hung up in those weeds. There you go, Finesse rig. Thank you, buddy.
Hey guys, unfortunately I didn't get a whole lot of footage fishing that Finesse rig. So I've decided to post or add some photos of fish I've caught in the past on that Finesse rig. And I've caught some good ones, so I hope you enjoy those. Try the technique, it is a phenomenal technique.